So you got a big packet up there.
Yes, I got a big packet.
So how's everything coming along with you?
Well, it's pretty good.
That's cool.
And then he committed suicide, was a dear friend of mine,
Who was that?
John Fahey.
Oh, really?
We all know him as Jen.
What was his wife's name?
Nan.
I think I knew her from Tiffany. I think I did. The last name sounds awfully familiar
She
to me.
worked in the city. She works in the city.
Blonde hair?
No, dark brown hair.
That's not the
Very
same person.
tiny girl. She's a U.S. Treasury agent for the IRS.
Yeah, I saw the same face as that. Because he's fake. He's lived up in Solid River. It's the reason why.
No, they're big Carson family.
Oh, okay, that's not the same
Big
family.
Carson.
That's too bad. Yeah, I heard about all that. When someone commits suicide, you don't know. No one knows what's. You see, this is the whole thing about it. Is it? And I know this from what my father's going through. No one knows what's going through the minds of these people. It's
really awful. The whole Carson council is shocked. These two sisters were here in Heights. One was married to a detective. He was married to a princess in Roosevelt. And I'm telling you, it was so great until this one said, oh,
You were that close with the family?
well, she talked about the whole hospital, but I don't have to
I'm surprised that got so much attention.
She's a funniest person.
I liked what's her face. I liked Janice Gallo. She was a goddess. She was a doll. And she was good at what she did too.
Job, and that was the fix. The fix was
I still can't believe this now. Keep out in favor of him instead of Tory. That I still can never understand. And Jones was such an asshole guy. Never met a bigger dick in the world.
The shopper chose saw fit to see how asinine her diarrhea from that was at the last meeting.
But don't you know what ability you want?
I mean, not, but she put the whole conspiracy on us. It was amazing.
So you had fun last Wednesday? Oh.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah.
Get over 100
It was good.
Gym friends. I was so happy that was all fun. We invited a member of the Giants to come out and talk. And 6 days before the event happened, he accepts. So, and Judy's down the shore. So,
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. It's more work. I made one extra copy. I know it's coming, so.
So everyone's away, and I'm scrambling to put everything together before Mimi gets back on Friday. So we found out late Tuesday afternoon was coming. Friday Mimi comes back. I could not reach Judy, so I had to go with Mickey Mashio and our other vice president. We know, I think she's still on vacation. And so we were running around like nuts. And we got the whole thing pulled together, and we just had a phenomenal crowd. I mean, we had kids from the summer camp, some of them we
Did you?
from junior friends.
The kids aren't coming tonight, right?
So we had this packed crowd of people, and I'm actually going to because we did double the crowd that we had for the grandfathers last year. We had a very nice crowd for grandfathers last year, too.
Hi, Kurt.
Oh, you did great. Give the Carol, I talked to Carol.
Oh, this is my son.
Okay.
I said I talked to Carol, said Connie.
For one. I run this independently like my mom. My mother ran my mother ran into yeah, Joseph, she was first woman to run for mayor of the central New Jersey town. First woman to run for mayor of Bridgewater. First woman to run for mayor of Somerset town. She was 70. Yeah, she was pretty ahead of her. Her and Elsie Fenwick. She knew Elsie too. We're going way back in time, but like my father said, she won mayor of Bridgewater. This was when the mall was the big thing in Bridgewater Mall. She would have gone out in the party, and she said she probably would have liked to stop there. But, you know, this is
Sit over here.
Cooler. It's cool. Hello, are you going to be at Summer Bash next week?
You just asked me to be sure that I let them in the council for the public portion. If you go up to the microphone and ask them to come.
Yeah, I know, she's already got the cave set up.
I saw it.
I said to her, she said she was working till midnight last night. I said, you know, there's a thing called phone call and email. I said, why don't you just let all of us know? Because we told her in the planning meeting, I said, you know, just email when you think you need people. Whoever shows up, shows up. I said, you shouldn't have to work till midnight.
14-hour days is meeting.
Well, she has no choice. She has 8 people on her. So it's like, you know, she told me because several people are sick, several people are on vacation or something. I don't know.
I'm so used to sitting on that side of the room. I feel weird on this side of the room.
It keeps running every 5 seconds. In the middle of the lawn trip, so I gotta when I get out there, hopefully the boat will be
I
finished.
was gonna do that, but I just didn't have enough strength to downstairs, so when I come home, it's too late tomorrow night, but now, my nephew is a volunteer, and he wanted to teach the kids, so we had to show up here at 7 o'clock for the pre-meeting. So I said, all right.
I don't know if she's got planned for it. It's gonna be a big, it's gonna be a big thing. It's really, she's got, she wants us to start making cookies, and she's like, you know, we're gonna be like a microphone. Guys,
I put the menu.
oh, the menu's really cool. This is really cool. This is being made by Menzies. We're gonna make these the night of. Whatchamacallit, the pterodactyl ones, those are gonna be done by, it's someplace in Rutherford. We're making these the night of. Dorothy's gonna make those.
Okay, I love it. I said, you know what, I volunteered for registration, and everybody said, you will see me. She said, of course, you'll get me.
We know what I think I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna be photographers because nobody ever wants to do that. And it's like, now I'm gonna get one. Everything is nice. So that's what I try to do is fun.
Yeah.
Are you doing all right?
Yeah, oh, it's everywhere. You do know.
Okay.
And I said, if I don't,
Hey.
if I don't do it, I'm gonna work all day, then I'll try to stay till 2:30 or 1, but I don't think I'm gonna make it till 1 a.m. Somebody else is gonna do that, clean up.
What I'm gonna do is
How are you? Yeah, we're all on the same page. Thank you, Jenny.
so why don't we try to get there early? My father has his work out until 1. And then once he gets most open after lunch, he wants us to help out the circuit.
Yeah, and I said, I'll give you out of the city, I should be there by 5 o'clock. 5:30 is already time, so I'm ready.
She's hoping so.
Yeah.
Because last year we had everything else going on in the pool, so And everyone's kind of moved everything around. Thank God we could fix that.
Yes.
It's good, it's quite well.
Yes, I said to people, it's crazy weird not having that word. And I know that our last meeting was weird, I kept hearing.
It was so down there, it was like so
I
sad.
kept hearing it in my head. I think he always whispered to me, because I'm secretary, right? So he would whisper in my ear. But I said, oh my God.
It's always that. I saw the, I took my bag, it was like,
No idea. How do you know this?
with your gal.
My wife
But you know when I'm
My
in
wife
trouble.
buys children.
And I was shocked.
So I was supposed to interview for passion for religion service.
Wondering the same thing.
One text and another something.
It's like, maybe. Mary was real happy about that. Hi, everybody. Is it cool enough in here? Feels like,
I'm
no?
comfortable.
Is everybody else okay? Because I don't really want to make Richard happy.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Everybody.
James.
I'm hoping that what I got is.
Oh, it's raining?
Yes, kind everybody.
What's your name, Mike?
No.
You are. Everybody out there.
Careful.
Meeting will please come to order. Sunshine Law.
Hi.
Adequate notice of this meeting is made to all members of the council by personal service on January 2, 2013, and transmitted to the observed record of the Herald News on January 2, 2013, in accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975. Councilman DePisa.
Here.
Councilwoman Buckner. Here. Councilman Gonzalez.
Here.
Councilwoman Lee. Here. Councilman LaParry.
Here.
Councilman Semenez is absent. Mayor Heck, I'm sorry.
All rise to salute the flag. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The invocation will be given by Councilwoman Lynn. Let us be thankful for this day. As we meet here tonight, we ask for guidance in our service to our community, to be ever mindful of opportunities that will protect and strengthen this very same community, by broadening our knowledge and continuing to strive to do our best for one as for all. For this we thank you. Amen. Communications.
Number one, trustee administration seeks 2014 AmeriCorps watershed ambassadors. Letter from Charles Sedora of Care One at Wellington requesting to place a banner across the boulevard to advertise Family Film Festival on August 23rd at the athletic field. Third is a thank you from Hasbrouck High School administrative team for support during the SY 12-13. Fourth is an update from Public Service Electric and Gas regarding issues and items important to the company, customers, and communities. Fifth is an invitation to the Mayor and Council to the July 25th Board of Education meeting to acknowledge the town's contribution of a lightning detection system.
Would anyone wish to have any item ready to correct?
Item number 2, please.
Item number 4, Your Honor.
Number 2, Dear Honorable Mayor Heck and Council, on Friday, August 23, Care One at Wellington and the Hasbrouck Heights PBA will be hosting a family fun festival which will begin at 8 p.m. and ends at 11 p.m. at the athletic field. The movie will be Shrek, which is a family film. Donations of $3 per ticket if purchased in advance, and all proceeds will go to the Special Olympics. We are requesting the permission to hang 2 banners on the boulevard to advertise this family fun event. Fair One at Wellington is assuming all costs of this event, and we have insurance through the company that we are renting the inflatable screen to display the movie. I would like to think that this could be an annual event if the town finds it worthwhile and enjoyable. We are working closely with the culinary and other members of the Hasbrouck High School Police Force to ensure the safety of the attendance. Please advise whether we would be able to display the banners on the boulevard. And respectfully, Charlotte Sedora. That one would require
I know.
number 4. As the midway point of 2013, it's my pleasure to offer an update on issues and items important to our company, customers, and communities. Energy Strong, nearly 9 months have now passed since Superstorm Sandy devastated New Jersey, but it's still very much on our minds. We continue to work with the PU and states that they can decide what investments should be made and when. Meanwhile, support for Energy Strong continues to build among government officials, labor leaders, as well as business and community leaders. Today, 54 municipalities, of which Hasbrouck Heights is one, and 5 counties have adopted resolutions in support of the program. New Jersey can't afford to wait before we act. In a storm like Sandy, the Energy Strong improvements would have reduced the number of hours customers were without power by nearly 40%. All customers in our service territory will benefit from the proposed improvements. Next, PSE&G prepared for summer electric demand. This was written July 16. Summer had yet to begin when we experienced our first heat wave with temperatures soaring into the 90s. In late May, we were able to supply our customers' needs thanks largely to the system replacements and reinforcements we do all year. We also have a rigorous preparedness program for summer, which includes employee training, developing emergency summer operation plans, performing summer peak reliability analysis, helicopter and climate inspections of transmission circuits, infrared inspections, system reinforcements, and transmission line work. More hot weather isn't upon us, but we expect to have no problem delivering the additional power. The forecasted summer peak for this year is 10,562 megawatts, which is similar to last year's of 10,521. By comparison, PSE&G's all-time summer peak was 11,108, set on August 2, 2006. We should have enough power to meet the demand for electricity this summer. PSE&G has been praised for innovative use of social media, and including Twitter, and PSE&G solar programs have been extended, recognized for solar leadership.
Excellent. So may I have a motion to give Charlotte Sedora of Fair One and Wellington permission to place the ban for the weekend?
So moved.
Second?
Second, Your Honor.
Councilor Tepese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Buckley.
Yes.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lynn.
Yes.
Councilman Parrot.
Yes.
Need a motion to accept the communication as presented. A motion?
So moved, Your Honor. I have one question, I think it was more of a point of information. Is Mr. Hollenbeck, I don't know who can answer this, but is Mr. Hollenbeck from PSE&G scheduled to come here at one of our 2 council meetings in
the fall.
September?
In September.
In September.
We haven't locked in the date yet.
Okay, but it's gonna definitely be either the 2nd or the 4th Tuesday of
As far as I know, right, Michael?
Well, it's gonna be based on their availability after the summer.
Right.
I am working with Mr. Hollenbeck on another issue now, so when he gets back to me tomorrow or Thursday, I'll try
The
to.
reason I ask is because I know they postponed once, and I'm just wondering if we could find out for sure he did postpone. He was gonna come, he was supposed to come a while ago, and
No,
he didn't come.
we didn't want him in the summer. We want him in the fall. You know, this.
Yeah, I thought he was scheduled for that.
Okay.
But,
All right. Do I have a second on the card, please?
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? No petitions? I need a motion minutes of May 14th, 2013 work session, May 28th, 2013 executive session, July 9th.
Councilman DePisa.
Yes.
Councilwoman Buck.
Yes.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lynn.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Okay, bills.
Whereas claims in accounts amounting to $432,605.69 specified in the schedule of annex have been examined and approved by the Finance Commissioner, whereas W. where the Chief Financial Officer is certified that funds are available in the accounts listed for payment of the claims. Now therefore be it resolved that the claims be paid and checks be issued and the funds in the accounts indicated on the tax schedule.
I have a motion to approve the payment of bills.
So, Your Honor.
Second.
Second, Your Honor.
Roll call, please.
Councilman DePisa.
Yes.
Councilwoman Buck.
Yes.
Councilman Gonzalez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lynn.
Yes.
Councilwoman Patton.
Yes.
Reports, please, Councilman DePisa.
Thank you, Your Honor. Submitted by Police Chief Michael Connery. The 14th class of the Hasbrouck Heights Police Junior Academy was held with 44 8th grade students participating. The recruits enjoyed a week of hard work, discipline, and fun. The department would like to thank the Bergen County Sheriff's Department and Lyndhurst Police Department, United States Marshal's Office, FBI for participating this year, and in particular Lieutenant Frank, Sergeant Baker, and Patrolman Dussault were this year's training officers. The police department again assisted at this year's Lions Club fireworks, provided safe traffic safety and crowd control. The Honor Guard, along with the VFW Honor Guard, presented the colors for the national anthem. The detective squad ran complete background checks on the construction workers at Woodland Park for the summer camp hours. Newly hired police officers, Olivo and Marino, are set to begin their training at the Bergen County Police Academy on this Friday, July 26th. And just as a point of information, I know the chief had mentioned this in public media, that in the past week there's been 10 burglaries, car burglaries, which I think needs to be mentioned, because in the summer months when we have so many in such a short period of time, I think it's important that the public understands that now with all of the electronic equipment that is so in so much demand, like GPSs, laptops, iPhones, cell phones, all of these things are tempting to criminals and thieves when they see them on the seats of cars, in addition to women's handbags, etc. So the chief made a good point of alerting people to the fact that in parking lots, and sometimes in front of your house, it's important to continue to lock your car. Even though we have keyless entry cars, it's important for us to lock our cars even in front of our houses, because this temptation is always there. There is something that our police department is doing that I think is a very good thing. It's a free burglary survey. I haven't seen any other towns do this, but you can have one of the police officers come to your home and do a survey on your home and let you know if there are certain things that maybe you could change in order to prevent a burglary. And that phone number is 201-288-6019. And there's something else that the chief mentioned that I thought was very good, and I alerted my own neighbors about this. That's stop the newspaper if you're going away on vacation. Or have one of your neighbors pick up the newspaper. It's a dead giveaway when you have a pile of newspapers in front of your house. Also, one of my neighbors told me something I thought was very interesting. He bought a big dog dish. He doesn't have a dog. He bought a big dog dish and he put food in it. And he said to me that, thieves like to go the route of, no resistance. So that just adds to it. I thought that was a very interesting thing to do. People don't like dogs because they're like, burglar alarms. Anyway, I thought all of those things deserve mentioning, Chief, because I think they're valuable. And our statistics for our police department for June 2013, I just want to, I don't want to give you the parking, moving, and total for the month of June. What I want to give you is what I think is much more appropriate and much more telling, and that is the year-to-date from 2012 to 2013, which in all of those areas has improved dramatically. And I, as the police commissioner, am very proud of those numbers. So in our year-to-date for 2012, for parking was 12,050. It's up to 1,659 for 2013. Our moving violations for 2012 year-to-date were 910, and our year-to-date for 2013 is 1,309, for totals of 2160 for 12 and 2968 for 13. And I think those are very telling numbers. It says that our police department is really enthusiastic about what they're doing, energetic and producing. And I think that's something for all the residents to know. So thank you, Your Honor. That concludes my report.
Recreation Parks, Councilwoman Dodd.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is the Parks Report as submitted by William Spindler, DPW Superintendent. The Department of Public Works secured the perimeter of Woodland Park due to the construction of a new pavilion to ensure the safety of the recreation camp. A temporary barrier was constructed at the Harrison Avenue entrance to close up any traffic from entering the park, along with dead-end signs posted at Woodside Avenue. Additional barricades and cones were placed at the Roosevelt and Cleveland Avenue entrances. All picnic tables were placed under the rec tent along with trash receptacles. The garbage collection routes for the Woodland Park area were changed around to accommodate the campers and not interfere with the drop-off area. While waiting for World Construction to complete the concrete slab, DPW has been actively preparing the area for electric and water. All the plumbing has been roughed in place and a trench was dug for the electrical conduit to be laid in place when the electrical contractor starts work, which, as I understand, is this week. The electrical contract has been awarded to the lowest bidder. A new utility pole will be installed as part of the project as the old electrical equipment was not up to current codes. Also waiting for installation is the sink and preparation table in the barbecue area. Custom cedar wood was ordered for the barbecue serving area. And the Hasbrouck Heights Recreation Department report as submitted by Robert Brady. Summer camp is a week and a half left the season. So far, the campers have enjoyed many field trips and exciting theme days. The camp has averaged 253 campers a day during the summer. The counselors have been doing a great job interacting with the campers as well as enforcing all the rules of the camp. Recreation Adult Co-ed Volleyball will meet once a week at Woodland Park on Wednesday nights at 6:30, weather permitting. The program is free for men and women 18 years and older. And of course, we still have a very involved senior schedule. All programs are held in the Senior Center located at 320 Boulevard. For a free scheduled events, call 201-288-4143 and hit the number 3 key, or stop by the center or recreation office and pick up a schedule. Our special needs recreation outdoor playtime, this program is held on Tuesdays at Woodland Park, weather permitting, at 4:30 p.m. Town Day will be held at Woodland Park on Saturday, September 28th from 10:30 to 3:30. Town organizations that would like to reserve a table should email the request to the Recreation Department at hhrec@aol.com. If you have any questions about any recreation programs, please call Robert Brady, Director of Recreation, at 201-288-4143, or email him at hhrec@aol.com. You can also follow the Recreation Department at Twitter at hrecreation and Facebook by liking our Facebook page, Hasbrouck Heights Recreation. As library liaison for the council, just a reminder to everyone that the library's annual summer bash will take place on Friday, August 2nd from 6:30 to 7 a.m. This year's theme is Journey to the Center of the World. The costs are a $5 donation for children under 12 years old, an $8 donation for anyone 12 or older is suggested. For more information, you can dial 201-288-0488. And that concludes my report.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. Fire, streets, and sanitation, Councilman Gonzalez.
Thank you, Your Honor. July fire report, the activity report was submitted by EMS Coordinator Elizabeth Waring from June 15th to July 15th of 2013. Hasbrouck Heights Fire Department responded to 20 fire calls, 13 non-emergency fire calls, and 111 EMS calls. Hasbrouck Heights Fire Department covered the 4th of July fireworks display as well as the July 4th Children's Patriotic Parade at Woodland Park. And a special note of recognition and he's not here today, Justin Luttrell. Justin, I apologize, I meant to call you today to let you know I was doing this. But some special recognition goes to firefighter Justin Luttrell, who was featured in the June issue of the Jersey Fire magazine, which for those who don't know what it looks like, this is the cover. The mayor gets it every month, passes it on to me. Justin was featured. He's the author of a book titled Firehouse 101, and the article along with this picture talks about how this book came about. And Justin, just want to congratulate you. I think that's fantastic. That concludes fire report. Streets and sanitation. Development of Public Works installed a second set of wire cables across the boulevard in order to hang banners in the proximity of Washington Place and Kip Avenue for upcoming events. Initially, the banner was placed at the location between the two utility poles, but promptly removed by PSC&G, as they did not permit this on their poles. Currently, the borough hangs banners further south on the boulevard between two trees. There are no other locations throughout the boulevard to accommodate this. As part of the cooperative agreement for solid waste collection, the borough entered into a contract for a savings of $5.42 per ton on dumping fees. The new transfer stations are located in Totowa, and it's a smaller facility from the previous location, which tends to alter our turnaround time. Therefore, our residents may be experiencing a delay in their garbage and trash and grass collection time. We are asking residents to be patient until they become accustomed to the change. Toro always tries to save taxpayer dollars. And I know when this first came about, I did get some phone calls on this, and Bill Spindler explained to me right away what was going on. I was able to get back to the residents and let them know. But it appears to me that this has been pretty much rectified, because I've seen no further delay in my grass pickup, for example. So I think everything may have been straightened out by now. DPW replaced equipment at the Woodside Sewer Pump Station as the pumps were not alternating from one to another. We had to determine if electronic relay switches were in need of replacement. Repairs. Roll-off number 111. It's a 1984 Mack, has been taken out of service by Steve Dowse, DPW mechanic, has indicated that the chassis and had several cracks and erosion. The truck is used to transport tree parts during and after most severe storms and snow removal. Roll-off number 110, replaced entire suspension system. Street sweeper, repaired water, holding tank and hoses, replaced brake master cylinder, O-rings, brake lines, and repaired room assembly. And I think we still have to push this thing down the street to clean the streets. Garbage truck 103, replaced PTO assembly, shaft and clutch. And garbage truck 101, replaced pivot sleeve, roller, center partition, and springs for rear packer assembly cutout, replaced and welded channel, track, and rear blocks. And that includes the street sanitation.
Thank you very much. Finance, Social Services, and Welfare Council.
Thank you, Lorna. Finance, current fund cash balance of June 30th, $544,130.87, and at May 31st was $3,312,895.75, which represents a decrease of $2,768,764.88. The entire balance was invested in earning approximately 0.25%. Cash receipts for the month of June totaled $348,651.47, of which $192,468.09 was current taxes, $9,041 was for prior year's taxes, and $147,182.97 was miscellaneous revenues. Cash disbursements for the month of June totaled $3,117,416.35, of which $2,012,876 was local school taxes, $599,681.45 salaries, and $504,858.90 other expenses. Tax Collector's Office, located at 320 Boulevard, will be open this Saturday, July 27th, from 9 a.m. until 12 noon for the collection of second quarter taxes due on August 1st. Would that be third quarter? Second quarter?
Okay.
Third quarter.
Third quarter.
Good catch,
Thank you.
Councilman.
Take a third one. Social services. Sincere thanks to the generous residents of Hasbrouck Heights who continue to donate to the food pantry and keep the shelves stocked. 127 visitors were to this food pantry from June 24th through July 22nd. Thank you also to the dedicated volunteers who help stock and supervise the food pantry during these weeks, including Ralph Canarazzi, who comes weekly, Dorothy Petrulis, Elsie Sternbach, Ethel Ball, Elaine Muroti, Janice Cooney, Andy and Joyce Belvo, Al Kinsley, Jeff Liedenfrost, Rosemary Willard, and Anna Trautz, who will now be a substitute volunteer. We are especially grateful for the following who provided grocery items, gift cards, or monetary donations: Heights Specialty Pharmacy, Geraldine Kristen Cookie, St. John the Divine Episcopal Church, Corpus Christi Brown Bag Sunday, Methodist Church Women, Joseph Gennaro, Martha Coram family, Janet Wright, Mr. and Mrs. Gumbrecht, Kathy Ventura, Rosemary Smith, Josephine McLean, Patty, Ron Ellis, and to the Chick Charity Club, who gave a most generous donation received from their clothing drive. During the summer months, we experience lower donations. The shelves are sparse and all types of grocery items are most welcome. Donations are accepted in the Borough Clerk's office, 8 a.m. through 3:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. The food pantry is open on Monday mornings, Tuesdays if Monday is a holiday, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Hasbrouck Heights residents in need. Anyone in need who would like to register can do so with Robert Brady by calling 201-288-4143. That concludes my report, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. Health and Land Use by Councilman LaBarre.
Thank you, Your Honor. As the oddsman between the senior citizen and the council, I'm happy to report that a senior picnic was held Wednesday, July 17th in the senior center. Over 160 residents attended. Plenty of good food, dancing, and new this year, free raffle. The Struder Family Heights Catering and the Recreation Council, which I have to report, did an excellent job. Did a fabulous job in serving and helping to make the event run smoothly. The senior citizens danced until late in the afternoon. Building Department report. During this month, the department issued 55 uniform construction code permits with an income total of $32,904. This includes 2 permits for a renovation of 65 Route 17 complex. This can be compared to last year with 31 permits we issued with an income of only $14,182. Home sales continue with over 20 CO inspections again this month. 89 UC or Uniform Construction Code inspections were done during the past month with a passing rate of 79%. There were 12 instances where the contractor was not ready for inspection and 6 when there was no one at home. Although it is summer, residents should keep the inspections in mind and call to cancel if their plans change. The Construction Code Official Zoning Office was made aware there might be an illegal basement apartment. Upon investigation, he determined that the report was correct and the homeowner was summoned to court and fined $300. The homeowner helped the tenant find a legal residence. There is a continual investigation of the report of a home remodel with no permits. The department welcomes residents' reports of this type of activity, as sometimes there is no outside indication of the violation. The zoning board had a special meeting to hear the continued application this Thursday, July 25th, for the Frenzy Veterinary Clinic, which would like to locate at 180 Boulevard, Borough Exxon site. There are 3 commercial applications that have been submitted and will be heard at the August meeting. For the health report, is submitted by Lori French. During the second quarter of 2013, the health inspector conducted 76 food inspections, 5 spot checks, 25 grease trap inspections, and 21 complaints of various nature. The health department collected $32,120 in fees through the second quarter of the year and issued 181 dog licenses. Also, the Borough Register of the Vital Statistics issued 486 certified transcripts, excuse me, collecting $7,245. The department also recorded 153 non-resident deaths and 16 residence deaths. 14 marriage licenses was issued, and the health department was notified of 29 births to town residents. The Board of Health will be sponsoring their annual senior wellness luncheon, which will be held on Thursday, September 19, 2013. The luncheon will begin at 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock in the senior room at the Borough Hall. Care One at Wellington of Hackensack will be providing the complimentary lunch. Blood donations. The Board of Health will also be sponsoring a blood drive on Monday, July 29, from 2 to 6